Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik. Welcome back to more of Animal Crossing for the Gamecube. Happy New Year! Before any of you ask, after last year's kerfuffle, I have in fact remembered to advance the year this time. Last year, for some reason, I changed the date to January, but I left it on 2022. And we didn't notice for a month and a bit, which was embarrassing, but you know, I've learned from my mistakes. I haven't repeated them. But yes, Happy New Year. I know it's been a little minute since we've made an episode, but you know, hopefully we're all doing good. I figured I'd sit down and do a block of recordings on my Gamecube today because, if I'm being honest, I may as well. I am long overdue to record both this and Shadow, so yeah, it is how it is. But yeah, hopefully we're doing good. I'm very much bundled up. Today's been a cold one, and the game's kind of making me feel that, you know, that cozy cold feeling. I don't know how to phrase it. It's, you know what I mean? I don't know if I can put it into words. Like I have like bundled up to make sure I'm double warm, and it's yeah, just a nice chill feeling. It didn't really hit in December, did it? But you know, I'm feeling it now, especially. I don't know what it is, but January it seems the temperatures have gone way down. Anyway, so beyond that, of course, hopefully you're all doing good. Let's go see Blathers. We haven't done this in a little bit. I think I got too into the habit of selling my fossils, but I gotta get them checked out. I gotta know, and also, you know, walking past Cleo and all these down here, so, we have a chance to run into them. Speak of the devil, she shall appear. Chevrolet? What the hey, don't startle me like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Maybe it's just me, but don't you think it's rude to startle a lady before you've even met her, Labar? What are your manners? But I'm over it now. Just had to catch my breath. My name is Chevrolet. Try to be a little calmer from now on. Talk to me in soft whispers at night, okay? So she's moved in recently, which means someone has moved out. Well, she's also living down here. Shall we see if I can figure it out off the bat? So, Apollo and Wolfgang, Gabby, Patty, kind of locked in. Pecan again. Cody, Stella, Aurora, they ring a bell. Weber, Robin, Leopold, and then Doc and Cleo. It feels like a house that was down here is no longer here. But, I don't know. Doc, I feel like there was a bird. Did we have Jay? Possibly? I don't know, actually. Obviously somebody had to move in order for her to move in, but who? Who indeed, we say while we're talking to an owl. But yes. So let's see. Are any of these legit? Maybe I should just keep better track of these things, I agree, but you know, sometimes it doesn't roll that way. Sometimes you just gotta improvise and see where it goes. And, yes. So, after an amazing start, definitely. Anyway, okay, yes, I'm aware I'm the only person who lives here. I'm pretty sure I am the only person who could donate. It would be cool if villagers could donate, though, but, you know. Anyway, if only I had the bells, I would purchase it for my personal collection, but you don't have the bells, so give it back quicker, please. You know, maybe I see why I got into the rhythm of not doing this, because it takes bleeding forever. Ah, well. So about to be something else. Yes, we got to do that 2 more times. Amber and a Triceraskull. I'm only going to try the Triceraskull because I know we've already donated an Amber. It's like such a simple thing and it rings a bell, as I've already done this song and dance where I've tried to donate it, and the Triceraskull is already also part of the collection. Bah. So, yeah, with that, once again, we have established that we can walk around our exhibit. I know we've still got stuff that we can donate, but it's like, where is it? Where is it? Why? I understand it's all down to a little bit of RNG, but it's like, dude, where is it? Oh well. Would be nice to finish the fossil exhibit before this series inevitably, you know, has to end, but yes, speak. You speak so much and say so little I will pay attention to. Into the fossil exhibit. So what we got in here? We have that's complete, right? This thing's got no pieces. So what is meant to be here? Awaiting a kind donation. Okay. I didn't realize that was the name of a dinosaur, but you know. So let's see. Something that's missing. So what are you, for example? T-Rex torso. So we need a T-Rex tail and we need a Stego torso. And then yes, all those in the middle, those are your Ambers and stuff. And let's check out this. What do we need the head of? Awaiting a kind donation. That's, again, bless your neck. Okay, gotta say, though, you know, it is cool to see the evolution of rooms like this. It's, you know, Starts out so small, and then in the later series it just goes completely ballistic. I mean, on that note, I'm sure this is an old trend, probably talked to death, but I hate those lazy, evolution videos that you see on YouTube every now and then. It's like, I could just Google. It's like, I don't need to look Animal Crossing Museum, Fossil Room, Evolution in all capitals. Like, I just Google it. I'm on the Wikipedia. I'll find out myself. So I don't know, is that just me? I mean, look, my opinions on YouTube content and whatnot there. I feel as though I've done them to death at this point, so we'll just go bury them in the garden. And maybe they'll fossilize, and I can donate them to a museum where the fossil room has adapted to include them as a fossil. And then they'll be slapped on the end of an evolution video. No doubt. Always goes full circle, doesn't it? Right, anyway, hi, Chevrolet. I did say I did want to see Cleo. Feels like we don't see him much, he's off and away a lot, so, we're gonna... Okay, either in the Money Rock. Now you're Doc, but, still. I'm the worst human being alive. Yep, my calculations are right on. That's how long it's been since you've got up for your lazy tail and visited me. It doesn't seem that long if you say 3 months, but 14 weeks sounds really long, don't you think? 3 months ago? God, that was October 19th. That was before Halloween. I'm sorry I need you for. I'm going to speak to you before I vanish for another 3 months. You know those turnips that Jones sells? Well, it turns out they go bad after 1 week. Well, we played that dangerous game before, and it granted paid off. But, don't want to play that game again. And here you are, Cleo. Oh, Daniel, how long has it been? Too long. Have you gotten anything nice since the last time I saw you? But let's get right to the point. What can I do for you? See, you don't mention 14 weeks. I've been thinking I really ought to start up a gymnastics club in town. Wouldn't that be fun? I might even let you join, because I know you'd want to, right, Sugar? Get me in there. No way. Wow, really? That makes me so happy. Now we have 2 people. But we'll need 20 before we can start, right? Until then, just keep on practicing at home in your own lunch, Sugar. To be fair, I did used to, very occasionally, it wasn't exactly gymnastics, but I did aqua aerobics for a very brief time. It was kind of like, the place I had my swimming lessons at when I was younger was weird. And then I kind of moved on to, like, the more advanced swimming thing, the stuff where, I've graduated from just, making sure I don't die. But 1 week, for some reason, every few weeks, we did, like, an aqua aerobics thing. And I remember, I think I must have been, like, 12, 13. So, we're talking a long, long time ago. But, I got super into it, if purely for the sake of, okay, if I get into this will look really funny to other people. Which I was right about. But I remember getting into it, and hi, Golver. It is shockingly difficult to exercise in water, because you don't think, running on the spot. It's so much harder when you're in water. Who would have thought? I mean, naturally, I did pass physics. I understand why it's harder. But it's like, it's difficult. It was granted very fun. And the fact the pool was freezing as well, I was in my element. Maybe I should sign up to aqua aerobics again. I'm speaking way too fondly about it right now, It's like, maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign I should, get myself over to the YMCA and go on a bender. There's a list. A very, very, very long list of things I think will ever be discussed on this channel. But the YMCA aqua aerobics class I went to when I was 12 was not one of them. Though I do need to go to the gym for the new year. By all means, harass me in the comments, that will actually get me to go. Anyway, how are you doing, Weber? I know your name. It's already been over 14 weeks since we hung out together, hasn't it? Yep, my calculations are right on. That's how long it's been since you got off your lazy tail and visited me. You want to talk laziness? Somebody's already told this sentence to me. It doesn't seem that long if you say 3 months, but 14 weeks sounds really long. Silence! Silence! Is he going to say the same thing if I chat? Check out this sweet piece of furniture! Yeah, Paddy gave it to me in a little trade. But when I took a close look at it, it wasn't what I wanted. I was pretty bummed. So I think you could buy this lovely bed for 110 bells. Steal! Whoa, thanks. We can sell that for a profit. Never mind what I said before about this thing not being right for me at all. That's a whole other story. If you're asked whether you liked apples or peaches better, you choose the fruit you liked better, right? Okay, fine. So maybe that doesn't make any sense at all, but I think it's a similar situation, Qua. You are a creature. I'm going in the thumbnail for that. Thank you. I feel like I'm on Dragon's Den, you know. I'm upselling. I'm a professional businessman now. Go on with the fossils, though. Oh, okay. Let's write our silly little letters, you know what? We're doing a proper circuit, aren't we? God. Again, it's like, God, I don't know what it is. Something about today. It's got me in very, very early or very, very late kind of Christmassy spirit. And the thing is, right, I shouldn't be planning this. But 12 days in Neremik for next year. I have an idea for one of the things. And this will be really funny, because if I don't do that, or if I do that, this makes this conversation equally as interesting. Oh, never mind, this conversation is being pivoted, so I can mache and get money. But I was thinking partly of the schedule for that, and hear me out. I don't know what it is. Something about this gives me that cozy winter vibe. And I've said this before, that a certain Mario and Sonic game gives me that same cozy winter vibe. And, like, you know, it's 12 days in, like, 11 months. You know, it's 11 months away. In fact, the fact it's been, you know, more than a month since it started, terrifying. But part of me kind of, like, wants to provisionally write down, if you do 12 days next year, do Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics, the first one. Because we've spoken about it before on the channel, and I feel as though it'd fit, you know. I feel as though it's in the same bag as, like, Wii Sports and whatnot, and a few other games on the channel that people feel nostalgia for. I mean, if it's also a game I feel nostalgia for, it's like, we're a match made in heaven, you know? I ain't doing this to clock a 9 to 5, I'm doing this because it's fun. So if our interests align, you're with me, yeah? Anyway, let's sell some more stuff for 100% profit. Oh, that's a mossy stone. Ah, yes, I am a big fan of scamming Nook. And up next, we have some paper. That's panda paper. The Faraway Museum are going to love this. They're going to love this bucket. You know, random thought, but I work at a bar, and there's a place where we can order stuff, like, kind of in bulk, but cheap, because, you know, I'm meant to be reselling it. And part of me wonders, you guys have Costco in America, right? Do you think there's somewhere like that in the UK where I can buy like 100 cans of full-fat Pepsi or Mountain Dew? Because, like, what's the business? What is the business? I have tax filings to file for this YouTube channel. That's the business. Business expense, potentially. Get the VAT back. 20% discount code, some would even say. You know? What would you class it under? Staff motivator. Yeah. And we'll say the business is, I'm selling them to you guys and failing miserably, so I have to drink them all myself. Oh god, we are. Someone buy me Art of the Deal. I don't know why I'm coming up here to look for the money rock. We've already found it, but do you reckon that'd work? If I made an LLC, because they're like only 100 quid to make, do you reckon I could like pull a sly one like that? Because I'm still paying customer, and it doesn't matter to them what I do after I've, you know, finished. And Apollo, why are you in an igloo? But like, I have a vision, Apollo. I have a vision to buy lots of cans of Pepsi Max for very cheap. What do you think? Not bad for an igloo, eh? I only supervised. I got some other guy in the neighborhood to build it. CEO mindset. I'm a really good supervisor. Hey, how much were you doing? Don't put that there. So anything else going on with you? It's freakish how warm it is in here, don't you think? Hey, are you feeling lucky? Would you like to test your luck? Fine. Cool, you'll play. I'll explain the rules then. I've got some cards here, right? One's the lucky one, there's the so-so card, and the unlucky card. If you pick the lucky card, I'll give you this birch flooring for free. If you pick the so-so, you'll buy it for me from a so-so price. You probably figured out, but you don't want to pick the unlucky card. You get that card, and you'll play some serious chump change for that thing. I promise I won't take more than 3,000 bells, though, so don't worry too much. There's a chance to make profit here. Okay. Has anyone heard of the Monty Hall problem? Because this is a very convoluted way to say that I'm going to pick... I'm going to immediately decide it will not be the middle one. It's not going to be in the middle. And now I'm going to say it's the left one. But psychology says I need to change my answer to the right one to get like 66 probability or something. So I'm going to pick right. Alright, the card on the right, let's just take a look-see. Maybe I shouldn't try and use quantum physics to explain away what decision I'm going to make in Animal Crossing. Anyway, how much is it? Okay, 1,000 bells, that's... You know, this is why me and you get along, Polo. And thank you for... I like to imagine, like, in universe, they can just hear me chatting this shit and say nothing. It's just that they're like, what's he on about? I know what's wrong the cards in. What's he talking about? But I wonder, what if I change my decision again? What then? Some of the things... Sorry, we I would not trade doing this for the world, you know? In fact, I would love doing this so much. I'll buy an LLC so I can get cheap Pepsi. But, like, some of the things I can come on here and say and do, they amuse me, and they amuse, like, some of you guys as well. And I would not trade that for the world. Legitimately. Like, it's just... What other occupation in the world could I have a conversation this, like, just jumpy in conversation topics that's still interesting and funny and, you know, engaging to take part in? And I know, you know, I'm the one leading the conversation, ultimately talking to myself back and forth on a wallet for 23 minutes a day. However, it's really fun. Seriously, I appreciate you guys tolerating my nonsense. God, you can tell I'm feeling the festive spirit now, but it's like, God, but genuinely, God, obviously we're nowhere near getting close to doing this as a full-time job, but if I ever were to, in the same way, you know, kind of juggling the two channels, and I was able to make a decent wage from it, God, I could think of nothing better, you know? Anyway, do what else to say now? I guess we're just gonna keep mailing our letters, then we'll probably run back here and pay off a little bit of our loan at the end, after we sell off our stuff. We gotta see how good we are in profit for today, you know, because I reckon we might be approaching the 20k mark, 22k, you know, end the episode with 40,000 bells. Possibly. Granted, I have been thinking about our next mortgage. I was thinking about a two-part finale for this. First time I've actually planned out a finale in advance, at least that I think will actually be followed through on for an Animal Crossing series on this channel. And basically, as some of you know, there is a glitch where if you pay off your mortgage under very specific circumstances, you get teleported to a beta world. And I've said I want to do that on the real in-game day that's due to happen, but alter the year as is kind of necessary. And I still want to do that, but I think that'd make a good penultimate episode, so, you know, one before the final one. I just think that'd be a good shout. So I want to do that. But what else do we need to sell? Lunar Rover, Lovely Bed, and Space Station. To be fair, we could make maybe a nice little space theme in here, so I'm going to sell all these. 22k? You skanking me, Nook. You're scamming me. Yeah, well. But yeah, no, I think that'd be a good second to last episode. Just go into the beta map. That's like, you know, a whoa episode in and of itself. And then we just do a farewell tour episode, I think. Don't give this series some sort of long-winded farewell tour, so where I can change my mind and push back the ending date, as I have done with City Folk and New Horizons. Just have it end, you know? It's like, this series doesn't need to go on forever. I ultimately think it's a good time, isn't it? It's a good time, but I don't want to, you know, I don't want to stretch it out into infinity. I think just having those two episodes, farewell tour, beta town, I think it'll be good. Obviously after the beta tour, I should mention this because of how that glitch works over here off camera. But I still owe that much though, so still a little bit behind on that whole objective, but you know, we're getting there. 30,000 bells at a time, very, very slowly. So 190,000 bells. I mean, we could always dabble with turnips again if we so want, but it's how it is. But hey, not bad, not a bad haul for the episode, you know? Would have been a little bit more in profit if, you know, we'd picked the lucky card, but, or, you know, the so-so card, but, end of the day, I enjoyed this, which I'm going to nab this paper, because if being honest, I'll use it next episode. You know we will. But, I feel as though, I'm feeling that natural vibe to, ring out the episode now. Goodbye, train. Should we go speak to Patty if she's hanging around? Because I feel as though we haven't spoke to her as of late. Kind of stopped speaking to her because I spoke to her too much, so, how you doing? Well, hey there, stranger. I hadn't talked to you for so long, I almost forgot what your voice sounded like. And I gotta say, I had forgotten it was such a nice voice. It's like a musical, how now? So what's going on? Care to chat? Say, about the way I talk, do you like it, how now? No one else in this village ever says how now, so it makes me feel all weird saying it all the time. Can you do me a favour? Could you maybe give me something that sounds better? But I like how now. Really? How now? Now that you mention it, I guess how now isn't so bad after all. Alright then, I guess I'll keep on saying it for now, how now. Hell yeah! You better keep on saying it for now, how now. Try saying that 100 times, I dare you. But no, I think, you know, not all the way at 23 minutes, but I mean, I'm feeling the mood. The vibes, they're just right to end the episode. So yeah, that's it for now. If you have enjoyed, of course, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help out a bunch. It lets me know that you do want to see more of this and all that good stuff. And yeah, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.